Hey guys, welcome back. So this program is one of the important program. I see that always you'll get asked find the duplicate character in the string, and there are multiple ways of doing that. I'll start with the first one. Okay, so find the duplicate character in the string is most widely asked program, and still people they will mug up the line and they will get confused in the interview. Now assume that whenever you will get this program, how we should approach the program and how we should tell the interviewer. So you first ask them what is the input they are giving to you. So let's say assume that they are giving you the input. So there is one string, guys. So let's say s1 is equal to called hello Java, hello Java, right? So let's say this is your input. Now guys, try to understand this program. If I will go here, guys, how many times h is there? One time. How many times e is there? One time. How many times l is there? L is there two times. How many times o is there? One time. How many times j is there? One time. How many times a is there? Two times. How many times b is there? One time, right? So why I wrote like this? Okay, let me tell you how I should approach this kind of program. So you have like this h e l l o j a b a. Let's say you have a program like this. H is one time, e one time, l one time, second l became two times, o one time, j one time, a one time, b one time, a second became two time. Now you think what you should do. So assume that if you break this problem like this, you will feel like this is your key and this is your value. Somehow you are able to achieve that, your program is over, guys. Once let's say you are able to make this as a key and this as a value, your program is over. So now your brain will work. Okay, what you can do, you can split this string into the character array, and there is a method when on this string, when you call to character array, exactly your string will get splitted like this. Exactly, it will split like this. Every character, there will be a character of array. Okay, there will be a character of array. Now somehow you are able to manage to write the logic like this is the key. Assume that somehow you are able to write this is the key, this is the value. So your program is done. Now your mind will work. Okay, after using two character array, if I'll use a map, because you know that map uses key value pair, and in map if you will keep key is equal to character and value is equal to integer, right? If this is the case, your half work is done, because assume that this is the key, this is the value, this is the key, this is the value. Now the another challenge what it will come, you might be thinking, let's say first time you kept key is equal to 2, value is equal to 1, then again you kept key is equal to l, value is equal to 1, then again l will come. So you know that in the map what happens, your key will get replaced, because in the map you cannot store the duplicate key. So map will not allow you to store the duplicate key. So duplicate key is not allowed. Now somewhere you need to write a logic. Since the duplicate key is not allowed, still you want to increase the value. This key you cannot write two times in the map, right? But you need to increase the value, and that is the requirement of your program. Like you need to count the maximum repeated character. Like how many characters are repeated more than one, you need to count that. So since key you cannot repeat, but some logic you can write here, right, to add the value. So you know that if in the map already if one key is there, right, if already one key is there, there is a method called contains key, which will tell you whether the key is present or not. If key is already present, then get the same key, okay, and increase the value by 1. Simple, right? Get the same key, increase the value by 1. So what I am trying to say that, now understand that you are working on the map. You have done two character array, you are running a for loop. So after doing the character array, you need to run a for loop, right? So you convert this into the character array, so that you can formulate like this and then run for loop. When you are running a for loop, guys, how map works, see, look at here, your map will be like this. Your first is going to be inside the map. You know how it will look like. Your first is going to be the key h and value is equal to 1, right? So this is the data h1. Then again it is going to be e, the value is equal to 1, right? So like that you will get, in the map some you will get data like this, right? Again you will get, value key is equal to l, value is equal to 1. So this is your map. So your map will have data like this, something like this, right? Now if you have a method to check the contents key, if I'll go and check that whether the particular L is present or not. So let's say if the L is present, map has lot of method. You check for the contents key, and map also has a method called get method. You know that, right? Map has a get method. When you do, get of key, basically it will give you the value. So when you do, when you actually will do get of L, actually it will tell you value is equal to 1. Sorry, it's not 2, it will tell you value is equal to 1. So when you will get 1, can't you do plus 1 again? When it is getting repeated, you can do plus 1. That is the reason. Now come here, try to understand. I have created a hash map, right? I have converted the string to the character array. I am running a for each loop, okay? The for each loop, what it will do, on each character it will run the loop. And look at here, first line I am checking that if my map has the data, guys, okay? If my map has the data, then map has a method, put method, we put the data. So I am putting the same character. What I am just doing that is map.get. If that character is already present, do the get. So when you will do the get, actually you will get the value, right? When you will do map of get L, you will get this value 1. When you are getting it, I am doing that 1 plus 1. Else, let's say if the key is not present, then simple you go and put the key and value, right? So with with this actually you'll be able to design a map. So this map will give you the combinations of key value pair. Now you need to print that, right? So this is again map method, guys. So map has a method called entry set, you know that. So map has a method called entry set. The entry set is nothing but the map has a method called key set, and key set will give you number of keys present in the map. So basically your map will have how many key, you have one key is this, one key is this both becomes one key here, one key here, and this is one key. Then again B is the one key, and this both A, this A and A become one key. So actually 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 key your map has, only 7 key. So you are running again for each loop on the key. So one by one you will get the key, and you are checking that if map dot get the key. So you know that from the map when you do get of h, okay, it will give you 1. So you are checking that, get that key, if the value is greater than 1, print the data. It is pretty simple, right? And I believe that you understand this program. Now let's come back to the Eclipse. When you come back to the Eclipse, guys, let me show you how map will look like. Whatever I have explained you, it will be in the same way. So let us print the map here and let's run this program. See, that's what I told you, right? So key value pair, key value pair. So one thing I did mistake while explaining, let me correct that. So what mistake I did is, I'll tell you, I was knowing that I was doing this mistake, but actually what happens, when you run a for loop, what happens? The map will get created like this, and inside that you will have a data. So first data will go h is equal to 1, then again it will go e is equal to 1, then it will go l is equal to 1. Now second time l came, right? L came here, again it will check for the contents key. Yes, contents key is there, so I'm calling that map.put. When I'll do map.put, I'll put the same key, but the value I'll do map.get. So when I'll do map.get of L, I'll get 1. So 1 plus 1, right? So this guy will become 2, right? You got it? That's how your map will get fulfilled, okay? And your map will have the data, and that is the reason, if you look at here, that's how your map is working. So with this, I'll close the video. I'll share the source code for your practice. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this.